Hey everyone, Mark the Movie Man here. Welcome to the final cut. Well, it's finally arrived. Yes, after much speculation and anticipation, Justice League has hit the theaters. I just came back from this film directed by Zack Snyder and, some work there from Joss Whedon as well, where we get the story of continuing the events after Batman v Superman. Yes, that film does exist. You can't just ignore it. We see Batman trying to get a band together because he knows something evil is coming in the form of the parademons, and so he and Wonder Woman work to assemble a team of individuals with superpowers and various skill sets to help fight the coming invasion. Meanwhile, they're also missing Superman, and Batman is realizing his mistakes in the past and his feelings towards the Man of Steel. And do they get all together and defeat the aliens, or do the aliens take them out one by one? Well, you'll have to watch the film to find out. I guess you can probably guess what's going to happen, but in any case, Justice League. Now, I'm going to say right now, I took my boys to see it, and I have gotten guff from the last year and a half from my eldest for enjoying Batman v Superman, where he thinks it's a horrible film. And you know what? He enjoyed it. My youngest, not quite so much. But for me, I had a blast with Justice League, okay? I enjoyed this film quite a bit. I thought they handled the character interaction really well, and introducing 3 new characters, well, Aquaman, people kind of knew him, and we didn't get a lot of depth of his character, but we got enough about his character to know how badass he was, and we got to see some of that as well. Ezra Miller actually steals a lot of the scenes he's in as the Barry Allen who's still kind of discovering his powers, and I enjoyed that angle. Who I really enjoyed, and I can't wait to see more of, though, was Ray Fisher as Cyborg. I loved his character in this. Everybody has gets their moments to shine in this film, and especially him. I like their approach and their introduction to him. Almost wanted to see more of him. It really made me hope that we soon get to see a solo film for Cyborg, because he totally deserves it, and I enjoyed it as well. We do get to see the Amazons in action in here as they fight parademons, as you've seen in trailers. And I enjoyed that, but I really enjoyed this chemistry. These performers all played off of each other very, very well. They felt team, and it just felt superhero-ish. It didn't get as buried in the melodrama as you got in the Batman v Superman. There's more humor worked in here, and in fact, there's a couple of moments where the whole audience actually laughed. I know, for a DC film. What? Yes, they did, folks. Okay, so there's a lot of great stuff in here written, a lot of improvements from the first one, and makes you wonder if they were listening, because even Superman's outfit is far more colorful than it has been in the last film or two. So I enjoyed all of these elements and just had fun. Now, there are a few weaknesses, I will say, as far as the CGI goes. It's very CGI heavy, and you can tell it was a bit rushed. So the CGI in here did look a little bit messy in spots, in a lot of spots, but so did the CGI in Civil War. The CGI in Batman v Superman, the CGI in all these films, because they have so much of it and they're trying to crank these films out, I don't think they're taking as much care as they should with them, and so that does take away some of that. Now, the story in here is pretty basic. A guy wants to get devices and take over the world and kill it. The story of Steppenwolf, and I liked that. It was enough there for you to realize why these superheroes were coming together, okay? So yes, I recognize the CGI is rough in here, okay? It does have a few scenes where it stumbles a bit, but compared to Batman v Superman, this film is far more of your more improved, fun superhero film that I think everybody has grown to enjoy. And it is, okay? But, forget listening to critics. Go see it for yourself. Hell, go to the matinee, wait till Tuesday and go for $5 Tuesday. But go in with an open mind, okay? If you go in expecting you're going to hate it, my son, though, went in expecting it. He didn't have a high bar, but he expected it to be at least a little bit better than Batman v Superman, and he gave it 4 out of 5 stubs. Well, my youngest, he said it's anywhere between fun and it wasn't complete trash, but it was good trash. So there you have it in the middle. For me, I still give it 5 out of 5 stubs. I had a blast with this film. I loved all the new characters. I enjoyed the changes that they've made, and it makes me look forward to the solo films of the new characters of Aquaman, the Flash, and hopefully the Cyborg. I'm looking forward to see more of them because all of them wet my whistle in this film to care about them and want to see more about them. And there you have it, folks, for what it's worth. I'm sure I'll get some hatred out there for my opinions, and I understand that's fine. I got it for Batman v Superman. But I appreciate every single one of you. Films, as you know, I love them because everyone sees something different. And in today's world where everyone is a critic and has an outlet to voice that opinion, we hear it quite a bit. But we've got to approach these films, I think, with an open mind. And once you go in and you see it and you hate it, hey, you know what? You saw a different film than I did. I get that, okay? But, just respect other people's opinions enough to not ever make it personal, because I've seen a lot of that online. And sorry for a little bit of a soapbox, but just saying, you know what? It's just a film. It really is just a film, and here, this is just an entertaining film. With 2 post-credit sequences, one was really needed, one of them maybe not so much, but you could say that about nearly every post-credit sequence that you've seen in these comic book films. And now for my ranting, thank you so much for your support as always, and until next time, remember, keep that ticket stub.